My personal favorite, Mega Man 2. Normal run. Mathinator just dropping by to say a quick hello. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Are you not staying with us this evening? Maybe voice up a little. Okay, sure. Just funny because I have the game turned way down. There we go. How's that? I mean, you can't get any better than the tunes on this game. It's phenomenal, right? I love the tunes in this game. Widget, hello, wherever you are and whoever you're with. Probably Nathan Drake this evening. Golden, he says. Golden. Oh shit. I went the wrong way. Ah, shit. Just missed it. Oh well. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming by. Sadly not tomorrow or today at my place. I might get up relatively early so I can. Oh, okay. No worries, man. No worries at all. Thank you so much for coming. Always a pleasure. Caxi! People! He says, people. There's the man with the plan and the meatballs to go with it. A speedrunner, I am not. CM Retro, I am not. Too hot for proper appetite. Oh man, I'm sorry. Roman Gann, the man that finds all the deals at Walmart. That's what that's all about. I am having a late dinner myself tonight. Pasta and meat sauce, with onions and peppers after the stream. I'm used to having a late dinner anyway. Get equipped with item 3. Hit this guy, fall down between here. Ha ha ha! Get the E-Tank and the free man. And we are golden. I overate today, had a fish po' boy sandwich and fries at work and then more food at home. And dude, I'm jealous. Seriously. Hey man, you know, do what you do, man. We're all fam here. Come here, you know, look after you, man. Go ahead. It's up to you, man. It's your life. This is just your home. Nate's bad habits gets on her nerves, so she has to take them in small doses. Kratos is still her main man. What bad habits could Nathan Drake have? fine man like him have bad habits. I really would like that fish po' boy, man. I'm jealous of the food. I couldn't do it. I knew I was gonna die. I knew it. Well, the first game's full of glitches. As you are well aware, Danny, my house is your house. And I am so sorry for your loss, man. Awful. If I was in your shoes, man, stepmom, biomom, I don't care, man. I'd be a mess. I would be an absolute mess if something happened to my mom. So, you know. Mi casa, su casa, mon frère. Oh man, like actually you dude, I would be like a complete basket case if something happens. You guys wait, man. If something happens to my mother, you might not see me for a couple of weeks or a month, maybe more. Who knows, man. Sadly, this is already the end of my visit. Take care and see you next time if I can make it. Mathinator, dude. You're welcome here anytime. You come on back when you can, buddy. I look forward to it. Ah, shit. Almost did it. Since I was 8 years old, I'll be 25 years old. August 17, my real mom. Hi, man. Sometimes it takes somebody special, you know? Your mom decided for whatever reason. Same with my dad. Sadly, I didn't have a very cool stepdad. I mean, I hate to speak ill of the dead because my stepdad's passed away, but oh. Short work, flash, quick, and Metal Man, Bubble Man next on the chopping block. You wanna know something? In my opinion, I think old Mega Man 12 needs to be something extra special, in that perhaps every single robot master from 1 through 6, back to the regularly scheduled program. Like I was saying, Mega Man 12 needs to be something special, or at least maybe create a game for an anniversary coming up soon. Imagine, if you will, a game with a huge front menu where you can pick any of the robot masters from any of the original 6 classic 8-bit Mega Mans. It'd be like a huge undertaking. And that would be the same robots, but different levels entirely. Need to make my mom knit me a bunch more new socks before she kicks the bucket. Dude, go to your local department store and buy a pack. Without the socks, I hear you, buddy. So you playing anything these days, Danny? How are you whiling away the time when you're not hanging out with your dad? Plus you have that Iron Maiden concert coming up soon too, don't you? No way, man. Her socks are the best. Alright. Sure, man. I was too early on the execution. Yeah, I can imagine. Maiden is the day after the funeral. Well, that's well, you know, I mean, it'll be good for you, man. How was your party? Well, whatever, your hangout last night. The ones I have are getting worn out fast. I don't know if I'd want my mom to make me socks. She's good at making blankets. I'll tell you that. I should, now, you know, Woodman, whatever. Usually do Airman first, but might have to take out the big dog at the end, but that's alright. I discussed if we could sell the tickets or not. We decided against it. She didn't like the music. She always enjoyed listening to us talking about the day after. I can imagine you two, Defford and Doornails from the concert the night before. Oh man, it was so great, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was, you know, yelling back and forth at each other, not really meaning to, but you can't hear anything because it was so loud. Oh yeah, you'd be able to, like, you know, just work it out, you know, like. That was strange, but still distracting. How so? May I ask? If I may be the nosy guy. I don't know why I always jump through the doors. Get equipped with Leap Shield. Wow. Seemed to be the week for sad stuff, didn't it? Wow. Just wondering if we were in an episode of The Twilight Zone. No kidding. See, whereas if it was my friends, typically my two best friends in real life, they like to play one up, you know, like, well, this happened to you, well, this happened to me, you know, and so I can't stand when people do that, you know. Oh shit. That was almost bad. They're good guys, all right, but like I mean, my two best buddies, they're good guys. They're just, God help me if they hear me say this, because they'll probably hate me forever, but in my opinion, they're misguided. I love them like brothers, but they're just misguided, and the one fella, he's got some problems. I'm not gonna talk about them here, but it's rough. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, exactly. Come on. Thank you. Guy despawns just like he's supposed to. So they got a $130 bookshelf for $40 because of the wrong display price. What a lottery ticket. You know what, dude? One day, I always thought that one day I'm gonna have the luckiest day in the world, and that's the day I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket, and I'm gonna win something. Whether it be $100 or $1,000 or, you know, the big one, anywhere in between. And that's the day I was gonna buy a ticket. But I am seriously considering buying. I'm seriously considering starting to buy lottery tickets $5 a week. Because, you know, you can't win if you don't play, right? Hard to believe that little Nas X sets a new Billboard record for weeks. What? What do you add? Music? Oh, music stuff. Nah, dude. Now you're speaking foreign shit to me, man. Like, I don't know who Lil Nas is. You're lucky I remember who Mariah Carey is. You know, to each their own. I love music in general, but there's some things I can't listen to, dude. I never listen to new music. Never, unless I have to. I've lost my faith in the new music industry, seriously. You know. Even the trends in metal, I don't get it. Need Metal Blade, never mind. George Michael Careless Whisper in the car. Hey man, George Michael knew his shit, man. There's nothing wrong with him. I grew up with like 80s pop music though. I don't even like 80s pop music. It's just that when I think that I'm finally getting out of some mess, something else happens, and I know that I'm not the only one to whom it happens, so I'm not complaining. Just like, dude, I totally understand. I totally get it, man. I had $550 put away for the convention, and I had to use 130 of it. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me at all if something happened and at the last minute I couldn't go. So yeah, I get it, man. I mean, you know. So I always make sure to check on my mom. If I haven't heard from her in a week, I'll go check on her. Me too, man. Me too. I'm holding off buying my tickets because Jim Lee has a rather interesting package that you can buy into as an extra ticket, but it costs $130. But for what you get, it's gonna be completely worth $130, right? So at $120 for 2 tickets, plus $130 for my ticket to get in to see Jim Lee and meet that dude, right? So I'm just waiting to see patiently if Todd McFarlane is going to have the same sort of thing announced for him. Because if I had to pick one, it would be McFarlane over Lee. Lee is a great dude. I mean, I watch him on Twitch all the time. But, you know, and I love his artwork. But McFarlane is McFarlane, and I discovered McFarlane before Lee. And I need to get that book 316 signed. Sometimes life's a pilot and it ain't leaves. No kidding, buddy. Black Mountain Mothers of the Sun, is that something that you want me to check out, Caxi? Okay. Absolutely, I will do that. Because that'll leave me... I'm banking on having... I want to have about $800 when I go. After I pay for the tickets, like all together, when I like $800. You know. So $120 for the tickets and $130 to see McFarlane or Lee. Attend their panel. What you get for the $130 at Lee's thing, so I can imagine it'd be something similar for McFarlane, is you get 3 autographs, up to 3 autographs on the objects of your choice. You get a selfie with Mr. Lee, and you get a 18 by 24 inch signed lithograph from him, and guaranteed seating at his panel, what I can only assume is his panel or his live show. And to me, that's worth $130. You know, whereas spending $130 to meet John Travolta or Jason Momoa or you know, the cast of the Goonies, you know, whatever, you know, it's just not feasible, you know. But for that value, but with that, then if I pay that $130 plus the ticket cost plus the train costs, you know, we're looking at it's a really decent value, and I'll still have a ton of money left over for like comic books and food and such, right? Because I want to have dinner after the fact. You know, grab dinner on the way home, whatever, right? But I'm gonna come home with a ton of cool comics, man, and I'd like to make one big purchase with a key issue, you know. Oh crap, I screwed it up. And the big purchase, I don't even care if it's slabbed, alright? If I could find a slabbed edition of Iron Man #1 from 1960 something even graded if it's like a 2 or a 3.0, I don't care. That thing slapped, man. Hell, if I could find a raw one at a 3.0 for that, you know. But I'm going for like, I go to those things for the comics. Yeah, I want to meet all kinds of comic book dudes. I want to get McFarlane to sign my shit. I want to get Greg Capullo and Tim Sale. And yeah, Jim Lee if he was available at the time. I saw a low-end copy of Iron Man #1 for $350 US. And if I had $350 US in my PayPal account, I would spend it. I would totally. I want to make one big purchase, man. You know? If I can get that Spider-Man one signed by McFarlane, it is going in a frame and it's being put on my wall. It's going from one bag into another because the bag that I have has the price that I paid for it on the bag. I'd rather spend $300 on a figure or a statue. For me, $400 Iron Man statue is more important than the comic for that price, but that's just me. That's cool that you think that way, Ed. I really dig the fact that you take your statue collecting so seriously, and I love that about you, man. I love your collection. I think it's great, and I really wish that I could talk you into sending me one of those extremely expensive statues, but you know what, man? For me, those characters, they were there for me at a time in my life when literally nobody else was. And so, from the time that I met Spider-Man and Iron Man and Human Torch and Captain America and even, you know, to a lesser degree, the Justice League and Batman. I mean, I knew who those guys were, Batman and Superman, but I hadn't read a comic. Oh yeah, if I never ever get a chance at that Iron Man book, or a big like a key issue, man. You know, a key issue. I'm a realist though, man. I can't buy all those old books, so I'll buy omnibuses of stuff that I can't find. Anyway, my point is, Ed, these characters were there for me at a time in my life when nobody else was there for me. And I grew up in a time where, much like you, I'm sure, because I know we're not that far apart in age, but there was merchandising up the yin-yang. But for me, it was never about the merchandising. It's always been about the books. I don't care about... I could never spend the money that you spend on a statue. I couldn't spend that on a statue, man, because, you know, I mean, I would loathe to buy an expensive book. That would be hard for me because I get buyer's guilt. But at the same time, I would have to at least, how do I say this? I don't even know where I'm going. Let me collect my words. Words are hard for me. I get buyer's guilt huge. And that's a psychological thing for me. Oh, you ridiculous piece of crap. Ah! Had to finish Drake's Fortune crushing. Yeah, that's cool, man. Back in the day, you only had comics, but not for high. Oh, they were around, dude. Don't get me wrong. There was a ton of merchandise. But even now, like I'd look at that. I really like your Iron Man statue. I really like that thing. Or you know, your Poison Ivy statue. Oh, you know, and I'd look at it and go, that'd be really cool to have. But I can't physically. I couldn't physically bring myself to do it. I couldn't do it. The buyer's guilt would be too great. It would be huge, 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 huge. I mean, I bought the entire Batman, the animated series, the 90s, with Kevin Conroy's first outing as the Batman. That animated series, Kevin Conroy Batman, Mark Hamill's the Joker. What's it? Never mind. That series, I bought that on DVD for $103 or $106 Canadian from Blockbuster Video, and I was effed up about it for a month. You ask my wife. I was guilty about that for a month because I was like, you idiot, you just spent $106 on cartoons that you could have got off the internet. You know, because you could have had you know, that money could have been used for food, could have been used for this or that or the other fucking thing. You know what I mean? Something or somewhere else, right? Not for the little stuff. I don't care about running out and spending $5 on a lottery ticket, or you know, $20 on a PlayStation card, or $25 on a PlayStation card. I could care less about that. Now, I couldn't bring myself to do it if I knew that that was my last $25, because then I'd start to say, okay, well, maybe the kids need bread or whatever, right? But yeah, for big stuff. I remember when I walked into Bedrock City Comics months ago, and they had the 1/6 scale Wonder Woman training armor and the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. I was torn between the two, but I got Wonder Woman. I wish I could have gotten Harley as well. Hey, man. Yep. You should see me when I go into an actual comic book store. I'm a blithering idiot at a comic convention. I don't know where to start. When I lived in Brighton, there was a dude that ran a video store that had probably 6 or 7 long boxes of comics in the center of the store, in a big display box. There was just like 6 or 7 long boxes, all in it, like huge, you know, like a couple of thousand comics anyway. And he had a rack that had all the new books. Okay, but I would go in there with $15 a week. When I discovered this place, I became his best friend and his worst enemy. He hated when I came in there. He's like, dude, I love when you come in here to spend your money, but go home. You know? It's a connection to the stories for me. Yeah, exactly. And there was a lot of years that I went without comics. You know, I love them dearly, but I couldn't afford them. And my life took a turn where I didn't think to buy them because, well, the comic book crash from 1993 happened. And the comic book store here in town closed. But, yeah, my stepfather, when I was younger, he used them against me. He got me into comics, and then he used them against me. And he took them from me and he destroyed them. So that was that was nigh. That was the. I wish he would have punched me in the head. I would have rather have been physically abused than that. But so yeah, I have lost so many comics. I wasn't reading comics for a while. There's so many stories between probably 94 and 2005 that I didn't read. My golden age of comics was from 1974 to 1993. I was born in 76, and I know that, but I started reading books. I found an old collection of my stepfather's at the cottage. I'm sure you guys have heard this before. But all those books were from 74, 75, 76. So, yeah, I've held in my hand and read multiple times Hulk 180 and 181. And I swear to God, if I ever find low-grade copies of those books, those puppies are coming home with me. I begged the old man, begged him to let me take him home. But Mom told me later that he just plain wasn't allowed. That was a condition of being able to use the cottage. We weren't allowed to take anything from the cottage. And he considered that, taking from the cottage. Even though my grandparents, his parents, would never have missed a couple of comic books. One of the major collectible that I bought was Mass Effect. Very first major collectible that I bought was Mass Effect Teenage Commander Shepard for $450. Jesus. That's insane. Like, not insane. I mean, if it's your thing, then absolutely, by all means, buy them. But in my mind, like, for me to go and spend that kind of money on it, how many comics could I buy for $450? To me, that's what it's all about for me. Put it this way. I missed out on the first appearance of Carnage by months. And I could have had it. I could have got it off the newsstand, but the way my life went... Let's see, when did the first appearance of Carnage come out? Danny, I know you're a big Carnage fan. Watching my mom try to decide what comics to buy and what not to is like watching a casino dealer shop on cards. Me too, man. I spend hours at a comic book store. First appearance March of 1992. Cameo appearance Spider-Man 360. 92. .361. First full appearance was 361. And that's the one with him on the cover. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have read the book in a collected edition, but I missed out on it. Let's see, 316, my favorite book, my holy grail book for right now, was June of 89. And March of 92. So yeah, that time in my life, based on the publication dates on the front of the books, it was always 3 months ahead of time. So March of 92 would have hit the stands in January of 92, and in January of 92, I was turning 16 and moving out of my house, my parents' house. It was very bad. It was very bad. if I'd have managed to stay home like a normal kid, like a good kid, I would have had the first appearance of Carnage. Probably. But I think by that point, because of my stepfather, I had given up on comics in general. And it just makes me sad. Danny discovered Spider-Man because of this Amazing Friends cartoon way back when. Don't you remember the Electric Company, Dan? The Silent Spider-Man. Huge into comics when Venom appeared and then Carnage. Do you have Venom's first appearance, Danny? Are you one of the lucky ones, man? Spider-Man number 300? No, that's not his first appearance. His first appearance was was it 297? Maybe? No. Was it 3? I remember seeing the cover for 316 and going, who the heck is that? And why does he have Spider-Man on his back? First appearance is the alien costume? No. 299 is the first appearance cameo. 300 is the first full appearance. You don't have it? No. See, that's one of my holy grails, man. I have read it, but it just depends what I can get my hands on, you know. Yeah, 299 is his first appearance cameo. Kind of like Wolverine is Hulk 180. Yeah, he appeared as a cameo in the last panel. And 181, he is in his first full appearance is in 181. Reread my last comment. I was devastated. There's one collectible I kicked myself sorry for not buying. Check it out when you can. It's the DC Collectibles Bombshells Catwoman statue. The Bad Toy Store had it for $100 years ago, and now it's selling for about $400. So what do you do, man? Do you bite the bullet and do you find that and buy it, or? I don't know, but I don't know what I'm gonna go home with from the convention that I'm going to, but I know that I'm gonna come home with a lot of comics. I'm hoping, unless I blow it all on one book, you know. I got a bunch that I want to get signed, so there's like 4 books I want to get signed by 3 or 4 different people, and so I'm going to be carrying a small load of comics, probably 5 or 6 books. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was even closer. Jesus wept. How many men do I have? 6 men. Yay me. Can't seem to. Whoa. Whoa. Ho ho ho! Learned a valuable lesson when it comes to collectibles. If you find something that you want and like and you can afford to then buy it, don't wait. Eventually you'll kick yourself for it later down the road. That's why I bought these sprinkles bombshell Harley Quinn ASAP. Hey man, I get it. I do. I understand. And if those statues speak to you, man, that's awesome. Me, I was never into the merchandise. Posters, absolutely. Oh my god, there's a poster right now. If I get my hands on it, I would take it with me to the convention and get Neil Adams to sign it. Because there's no way I could afford that issue of Batman to have him sign it. It's like Batman 251 or something like that. Joker on the cover with the Ace of Spades, and Batman's like all kind of messed up and stuff. That's the whole reason why I wanted to go to the stash, Danny, down in Jersey, is because I wanted to get a copy of Batman Cacophony so that I could have Walt Flanagan sign it. Hopefully have him sign it. Presuming, of course, that he's there working that particular day, or if he would even agree to do a signing if I came in and bought stuff. You know, I mean, obviously I'd want to shop there, but, you know. Come on, yeah, silly bricks. Let's go. I have to make a quick phone call here in just a couple of minutes. There goes the perfect fight. Okay, hold on a second here, guys. I will be right back. Aha! Tell you, man, you guys must really just like listening to me talk. Whoa! Ah! Crap. Good thing I got 6 men. Hello, Silver. How the heck are you? Doing good, I hope. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, made it. Second try, boys and girls, and we did it. This, I believe, is the Guts tank. Short work of the guts, Tank. Believe me, the hardest part's coming yet. Having lasagna on National Lasagna Day. Is it really National Lasagna Day? Shit, man. That's awesome. So the guys and I were just they were just listening to me blabber on about comic books, of course. So something everybody closest to me gets to hear on a day-to-day basis. Jump, man. August 24th. So it's a Saturday, and there will be no stream that day. Pink zebra? You bought a pink zebra? Is there, can you get? Do you need a license for that? Ouch. No! Ah, shit! Have you ever even played this game? You have nothing to say about my pink zebra joke? Thank you, Danny. You didn't hear the joke. I asked you if you need a license to buy a pink zebra. Oh, Ed, making with the kind words all the time. It's a secret. Of all the secrets you've got, I didn't think that one would be the one you'd want to keep. But we can talk about the other ones if you want. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the thing. This is the shit right here, okay? This is it. If I do this right, then my problems with this game. Shit. No, not exactly. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Come on, give it to me. Yes. And I'm fucking out. I'm out. I needed the double at the start, but that's okay, because now the walls will be gone. So, all right, I just have to work my way back through this part here. And then refill my crash bombs. That's all I have to do. Crap, I'm dead. Never mind. Never mind. I'm an idiot and I wasn't paying attention. Now we have to try to do it the hard way. So we'll pull out the metal. Hope for the best. Hope for the best, kids. Are you serious? I didn't know she played the game. Whoa. Okay, don't blow it this time, Uncle. Come on now. Oh! Oh! You idiot! Now I'm getting salty because I'm a freaking toolbox, man. I am such an idiot. That was the dumbest thing ever. I've still got one man left. We can just get past this level. We should be in the clear, man. Jump up onto that ledge. Jump up onto that ledge. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you. That was definitely the harder way to do it. Mom got Constantine the complete series today. TV show or comic books? Because comic books would be really cool. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all the crash bombs that we need to get where it is we want to go. Get full life. I wanted to watch that. I never got the chance. I have all the episodes. I don't have it on DVD, but I have all the episodes. Okay. One man left, one man in reserve. How are we for items? We have lots of item 1 left, which is pretty cool. There. We've done it. Took 2 men to do it, but we did it. At one point in my life, I believed with all my heart that that was the only way to do it, was with 2 men. The refights. Here we go. I liked the movie with Keanu Reeves. I thought he did very well, and I liked Peter Stormare as I believe it was the devil himself. And I even liked the lady they had playing, the one that played the Ancient One in Doctor Strange. I liked her as, I believe it was Gabriel, but when they came out with the TV series, I wished to God that they would not have canceled it, and they canceled it. I thought that the TV show itself was absolutely brilliant. Sleepy McOldfart opened his eyes again. Caxi, man. Come on. I missed that because I was looking at the chat. TV show was great but canceled too soon. Absolutely. He did make one more appearance as Constantine in the animated Justice League Dark movie, which was very well done. Very well done. Kind of arsed up this Bubble Man got run too, man. Badly. Okay. So we're not doing a speed run here. Crash, man. Think we can make any hits with it? I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, there's one. I'll take the death. What the hell? I meant to do an E-tank, but so we have one life left. That's it. That's all we get. One life left. Top 3 Hollywood female crushes. I don't know, man. Right now? Brutal mode for this? No. For this game, no. There's a hard mode, but no. No brutal mode. Three episodes for the next season of Lucifer. Really? Isn't that going to be the last season of Lucifer? High metal, bimetal. Series Constantine was also the show's 3 times. I never got into Lucifer. I think 005 and I tried once. I am so screwed, you know that. I am absolutely screwed for the last boss. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I've completely screwed myself over. I don't know, man. The movie The World's End. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, you know, The World's End. But the pubs. Has anybody seen that? Lady in there that stars in that. Her name is Rosamund Pike. She is wonderful. So I think that is probably the only thing close to a. Are you serious? The pea shooter works on this thing? Oh my god! I didn't know that. I thought the metal blade worked on it. That's it. That was the only thing. Well, here we go. Looks like the run's not over yet. There's CM Retro when I need him. This is it. This is it. Can I pull it together enough to do this? One man. Probably not. Damn, dude, don't hit the alien. Don't do this to me, not live. Come on. Last one here. I should never have hit the alien. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay! I've done it live! Ha 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 ha! Thank you. I'm not too shy to admit I have a man crush on Keanu Reeves, Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds. Yay! Okay. Did you pick girls at any point, dude? Well, this marks the first time in history that Uncle has beaten Mega Man 2 in a live performance. Thank you, thank you. Yay me. This might have to go up on my YouTube channel next tomorrow, actually. Thank you, thank you. No, not to the standards of CM Retro, I'm sure, but we managed to pull it off. 20 minutes left to go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to upload that to YouTube tomorrow. That's just too cool. Thanks guys for listening to my salty bullshit. We almost blew it. In terms of female crushes, okay. Not that it bothers me one way or the other if you're into dudes or not. It doesn't matter to me. Sophie Bush from One Tree Hill. Never watched that show. Kristen Creek from Smallville. She was also in Beauty and the Beast later on. Kate Beckinsale, Gal Gadot. You and Gal Gadot? I never would have guessed it. No. That calls for a joint plug? Well, I'll take a martini, actually. How's that? For Caesar. I'm really go for a Caesar right now. Seriously. Oh boy. Well, it does seem rather anticlimactic though, doesn't it? Way to go! You finished the game, now we're gonna get to watch Mega Man run, or walk through the seasons. Then we get to see lots of words. Hobji's just bought Wolfenstein Youngblood and he's giving me the buddy pass so I'll get the digital game for free. That's awesome! Martini made me yerk last time, so... Did you make it with gin or vodka? I said no, it's not. I was being sarcastic, Ed. You and Gal Gadot is no surprise at all. Not at all. You make it no secret here in the Madhouse that you have an extremely huge thing for Gal Gadot. Thank you for playing. Presented by Capcom USA. You want to know something? The credits of yesteryear, this one for instance, much shorter. Than the credits on a game from today. Yeah, pure. Okay, so you drank straight booze? A traditional martini is made with, I think it's 3 parts gin and 1 part vermouth, but you can adjust the vermouth to taste, you know. I prefer martinis with 3 parts vodka, 1 part vermouth, 2 queen-sized olives, and a splash of olive juice to make it dirty. But, you know, you can... I mean, they're going to screw you up no matter what. It's basically straight booze. So there we have it, guys. Listen to all the crushes Ed's got, man. Just a big old slut. I'm kidding. Anyway, listen. I gotta get supper going here. Like I said, late supper here at the Madhouse. So it has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys. Not quite sure what we're gonna carry on with. As far as streaming games to go, I'm going to put Darkest Dungeon on the back burner for a while. I'm not sure if we're going to go Invisible Ink, if we're going to go They Are Billions. They Are Billions is like an old school Warcraft game or Starcraft game where every so often you have to defend your base against impending zombie hordes. So it's like Warcraft meets Plants vs. Zombies. So, not quite sure what we're going to do yet. I'd really like to play Invisible Ink, but that game just frustrates the hell out of me. Have you guys watched Sinner on Netflix yet? No, have not. Have not. A gentleman and a scholar. And that's the old saying. We'll make sure to check it out. Sinner on Netflix. Okay, we'll make sure to check it out. Anyway, guys, Uncle Strange is headed out the door. Be well, guys. Be safe. And please, please be happy. All right? Remember, even the worst days can be turned into good days. So, yeah. Be good, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Till then, ciao.